Good morning, welcome back. Hope you are having a great Thursday. Decided today we are going to do a Throwback Thursday and open up a couple packs from 1993 Traks Racing. We'll take the first two off of this front stack here. Figure while we're at it, we'll work on building this set of 93 Traks, and maybe when we get it finished, we'll do a set review of it. But 93 Traks, this would have been the third year that Traks produced a racing set. Of course, 91 has the Jeff Gordon rookie. 92 was the first year the autographs were released in it. And 93 is just kind of, I guess you could say it was the first year that had the short print cards, the additional cards at the end of the set that are considered base. Really wasn't any inserts in this set, as it had the parallel first run. And it says, look for special instant win cards, which I've never pulled, but watch us pull one tonight. 12 collectible cards, premium collector series. Nothing really exciting on the back, except this is foreshadowing 2017 Donruss and how not to print a wrapper. So we'll go ahead and get ripping here. See what we can pull in this. We know we're not going to have anything spectacular value-wise, but it's always a fun trip down memory lane and give you guys a look at NASCAR nearly 30 years ago. It'll be 30 years next racing season. Hard to believe. So we'll start off with Eddie Wood, who was a tire changer and integral part of the Wood Brothers racing team. Morgan Shepherd was the driver. Look at the damage to the front of the car there. You know, just abrasions from, rubber and just hitting the bumper of the car in front, and etc., etc. Al Unser Jr. has one Cup Series start, multiple IROC wins and championships, but one start in the Cup Series, 93 Daytona 500. He did crash out of that race. Here's Jim Bound. Did really good in the NASCAR West Series. Moved to Winston Cup and Busch Grand National. Was marginal in both series, just didn't have the equipment to run up front. Joey Knuckles, longtime crew chief for Davey Allison at Robert Yates Racing. They had several wins together. And speak of Davey himself, of course, 1993, tragically, Davey was killed in a helicopter crash in July at Talladega. Tim Fedewa was a rookie in the Busch Series in 1993, driving, I think the team was called DR Racing, but I think it was an affiliation with Radius Motorsports on the Cup side, because they both ran 55s and they both ran Fords. I think it was owned by Ray and Diane DeWitt, perhaps. I'll have to really look into that. Robbie Loomis was crew chief for Richard Petty at the time. Of course, he would later move to be Jeff Gordon's crew chief and become very successful at Hendrick Motorsports. Andy Hillenberg, pictured here in his Busch Series ride, the Budget Gourmet car. But you see he's got the fast track, because he does run the fast track driving school in Charlotte. But Andy would become ARCA champion in 1995 and later run in the Indianapolis 500. Dale Inman, the only 8-time Cup Series winning crew chief, 7 with Richard Petty, 1 with Terry Labonte. Bill and Mickey Stavola, the Stavola brothers. Mr. Excitement, Jimmy Spencer. Jimmy drove for Bobby Allison in 1993, Meineke Muffler Fords. And we'll take a look at the backs of these. We really didn't showcase the backs of these. Kind of has like a faux marble background. Has some information about the driver, their team. Got your vital information over there. A little bit of stats and information about the driver's career, so I really like that one. And our final card of this pack is going to be Wally Dallenbach, who drove for Jack Roush in 1992 and 1993, with a best finish in 1993, second at Watkins Glen. So we're going to go to pack number 2 here. Unlike the Pro set that has those little cards in them, the little trifolds with all their information and Pro Set Club, Traks didn't have anything in 93. Tony Glover starts us off. He was crew chief for Ernie Irvin and Morgan McClure. There you see Richard Petty's car in the background. That's pretty cool. But if this is 1993, that might be Rick Wilson. But since it's got Uniden on the C-post there, it's probably Richard Petty. We have Bobby Allison, owner of the number 12 car, driven by Jimmy Spencer during this time. Rusty Wallace, spring Wilkesboro win in 1992. First Union 400. Actually, that might be 1993, because Who won in 1992? Spring North Wilkesboro. It's probably Davey Allison. Heilig Myers Ford, Bobby Hillen was the driver for Junie Donlevy in 1993. Ken Howes was the crew chief for Ken Schrader at Hendrick Motorsports on the number 25 car. Rookie card here, Hermie Sadler, Virginia is for Lovers. Drove for Don Beverly in the Busch Series. First run card, I don't know if I missed the first run card in the last pack, but we'll go back and look at that. So we've got the Pocono Champion Sparkplug 500 here. Can't remember if this is the June race or the July race. Got Ken Schrader on the pole, Mark Martin on the outside. Lot of different cars in the field there. You can obviously pick out the Tide car, Lake Speed's Purex car. Zoom in a little bit there. It looks like maybe the Morgan McClure car right there. Obviously, you can see Richard Petty. So some of the iconic cars are very easy to pick out. Robert Presley was driving for, I believe it was Bob or Dennis Welch was the last name as the car owner, the 59 Alliance Tractor Trailer Training Center's cars. Another first run card, the original Jimmy Johnson of Hendrick Motorsports. Then we have another Stavola Brothers card. Does that mean we're going to get a Spencer? No, we're going to get a Rusty Wallace. Quick stop. It looks like the final card of the pack. We started with a Wood Brother, and we're going to end with a Wood Brother, Lynn Wood. So this rip was sandwiched by Wood Brothers. Let's go through that first pack real quick and see if I missed the first run card. Because sometimes they're difficult because it is black printing, and if you're on a dark background, like if it was right here, it'd be a little difficult to see. We may not have got a first run card in that first pack. Doesn't look like we did. No big deal. Because sometimes some packs you'll get 3 or 4 first run cards. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video today. A little flashback to the past. Wanted to just change it up a little bit because we always like ripping things. And it doesn't have to be new, but if it's unopened, it's new to us. So appreciate the likes, the subscriptions, etc., etc. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.